Hi, welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
Hi, the doctor here in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'm Artie Nathan, the HR guy here in Las Vegas. And we have a guest today, don't we, Doc?
Marianne Waldrop, PhD, Colonel U.S. Marine Corps retired. Quite a resume.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So Marianne, you've been involved in probably more crises than the rest of us. And you've been involved in leadership in good times and bad. Let's talk about that.
Well, this is very interesting timing here. And I think what it really calls on us to do is to be very self-aware. And in that self-awareness also requires us to understand that we set the example. In my personal leadership conversations that I have with young and old, it's really important for them to recognize that people are watching even when you don't even recognize it. So what you do can influence others, either good or bad. So right now, it's really important that the example you set is one that you're proud of and one that influences in really good ways. If you're an ethical leader.
Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's a wonderful. How would you think that we would best apply it to the managers and leaders in corporations as they're beginning to reopen and become more open and participating back in the economy?
Well, let's recognize that we all are autonomous beings, and we do necessarily have our own opinions about the regulations and the things that are imposed upon us. If you have the luxury, make a decision that's right for you. If you don't have the luxury to walk away from an organization, then compliance is really important. And it's not just about you, it's about the welfare of the other employees that you're working with and the customers that you're serving. So at some point, if you are in need and want and like the culture of the organization you're working for, that also implies that you are in compliance with regulations that have been directed by higher-ups. It's easier to do if everyone is setting that example. So the culture is in concert with the rules and the regulations that have been levied.
Excellent.
It seems to me that in the Marines, like in life, people have personal responsibility and they have to make choices and follow through. Yes, that's right, huh?
That's right.
Oh, absolutely. I think that before we ever start talking about the influence that people have as a leader on others, the first level of practice of leadership is, can you lead yourself? I mean, we don't have to look too far about examining our own ability to manage our own life. So finances, diet, exercise. I mean, on a microcosm, if we can't lead ourselves to hold to a commitment that we've made to make ourselves the best human we can be, what makes you think you can do it for others?
That's very excellent. Very excellent. Spot on. Thank you very much.
So that's our message for today, and it's a great message from Marianne. Thank you for joining us, Marianne, and thank you all for watching today.
Thank you, Mary.
It's been a pleasure. Be well.
See you all soon.